All right, Wrestling Observer newsletter here with Leslie Smith, who just found out tonight at the post-fight press conference that she's getting a title shot against Barb Honchak. How does that feel right now?
It feels great. That's the goal, is to be able to get the title. The title shot is the next step in getting the title. So I have a lot of work ahead of me. She's a tough opponent, and I'm going to do my best to be as ready as I possibly can.
Is it a little overwhelming that you got this news on such a historic night? You're part of the inaugural pay-per-view event, and then this on top of that?
Well, I knew this was a contendership fight, so I knew that that was part of me winning. But it's a wonderful thing to get to be part of tonight. This whole pay-per-view, there was awesome fights tonight. It was great to be part of such a big night for women's MMA, for MMA in general, for pay-per-view. It's a cool thing to get to be part of this night, and I look forward to doing it again.
And obviously, you couldn't have made history without Jennifer Maia. She was part of that too. So.
Oh, dude, it takes two to get a fight of the night. Dude. She's a beast. She, she brought it everywhere. I have tons of respect. I had a lot of respect for her in the first place, and I have even more respect for her being able to walk out of the ring after going 3 rounds with her. She, all the departments of her game, she's a great fighter.
Well, a lot of people have asked you about a rematch, so I'll ask you a different question about a different rematch. If Jennifer wanted to face you again down the road, would you be game for it?
I'm game for fights. I love fights. I like fighting, and tonight was one of the most exciting fights that I've gotten to have. I do have goals. I'm not just fighting for the heck of it at this point. The goal is to keep going, and you fight one person, and then you try to move on to the next person until you get that title shot. I would not be surprised at all if she's one of the challengers once I do get the title, and I'll look forward to that when it happens.
So now, of course, the rematch I'm referring to is the Sarah Kaufman fight, which a lot of people still think you won that fight. It's going into that fight, people were thinking you were, underrated, and going out of that fight, people thought, oh my God, how did she not get that decision? So I know you gave a political answer a little bit ago, but if you want to be political, go ahead, and if you want to say, Sarah, I want you, go for it.
There's the political, but there's also the self-discipline inside of it, because I need to be responsible and realize and take responsibility for myself that I didn't finish that fight. I didn't do what it took for the judges to decide that I won, and I need to own that, so I'm not only being politically correct, I'm checking myself and saying, I can't just stand in a corner and be angry about it. I need to make some steps, and that's what I'm doing. I'm about to win a title fight. I'm about to fight a title fight, excuse me. On the very next Invicta, and so I'm just going to keep on elevating and getting up higher, and you know what, I'm not going to need to ask her for a rematch, because she's going to be wanting one with me, because I'm going to be up there.
Fair enough. Now, your game already looks pretty complete from where I'm sitting, so what is there that you can add that will make Leslie Smith even a more complete fighter?
I can always get better in everything. I can get faster, I can get smarter, I can get more strategic, I can get stronger, I can improve in every single department. And I look forward to doing so.
All right. Well, I don't want to keep you too long. I know 1,000,001 people want to interview you, but let's get some plugs out, because I know that your sponsors will appreciate that.
Oh yeah, totally. Loyalty before royalty. Thank you guys so much. Clench Custom mouth guards. Keeping my mouth protected. I appreciate that. Hella High Oakland. You guys are great. I have awesome gyms that I get to go to. Functional Muscle Fitness. I get to go to the Caesar Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Is the bomb. Caesar is such a great coach. Caesar's been spending he's been investing energy into me, and I really appreciate that. And so it's one of the reasons I really want to finish in these next fights, is so that he can see that the work he's putting into me is coming back out. El Nino Training Center, I get to work out there. That's Gilbert Melendez's gym. Great guys. Johnson Muay Thai coach is out here with me. I got to have Alessandro Ferreira, my jiu-jitsu coach. I've got a lot of people who are behind me, and I really appreciate all of it.
And we really appreciate the time, Leslie. Thank you.